Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Always, and welcome back to Anti-Material Energy. In the last episode, we were working towards the Smeltery, which I went ahead and finished. Just required a bit more kaolinite and all that fun stuff to get the clay, so we can make the grout, so that we can cook up the seared bricks and all that kind of fun stuff. At this point, we can actually start making our own seared bricks just with stone, so it's a little bit cheaper. And we have plenty of cobblestone, so that's not an issue whatsoever. So today, the plan is we're going to try to do a couple of things. First thing I want to do, actually I want to see something. Sometimes you can throw, yes you can throw the compressed cobblestone into a smeltery to get a lot more to get a lot more seared stone. So it's 18 per cobblestone, whereas for a compressed cobblestone, it's like 162. It's just kind of better all around. It looks like we can also send it through the decomposer and get the same things, probably at the same rates or something. I don't know. But we need lava, and lava is not cheap. So, we've got to figure out a couple of things with that. One of the things I think I want to do is I actually want to make another generator. I want to make the furnace generator. Now, something that is really, really cheap to get is hydrogen nanotubes. And even, like, higher than that. We can make the hydrogen picotubes, which is just a bunch of stacks of those. It will use a lot of power, sure, but it is pretty simple to get, as hydrogen is like the most common element actually in the world. I mean, we have 200 and some hydro let's see, we have 16 more nanotubes, so it's not that hard to get, and honestly processing anything organic will kind of give us that. So ooh, oh wow, there's a lot of stuff. By the way, I replaced my flint tools with stone tools, just so they're a little bit easier to repair. Flint is a little bit of a pain, because it's not a guaranteed drop from gravel, and plus we don't have a good way to get gravel at this point. Silicon dioxide is a good way, but it's not the best of ways. So 48 wood, that is all going to go over here. And I want to see this to have to start having actual output. We have more stone, which we can go ahead and decompose, and I'm gonna go ahead and do that because why not? We want a good bit of iron. Iron is like one of the biggest things that is gonna cause problems for us in this pack. So how much iron do we currently have? We have 81. We have a little over a stack. So I believe it is 16? Yes. Every 16 I can get one piece of iron. So there is 4 whole irons. Oh my gosh, this is going to require so much iron. So there's got to be a better way, right? Well, there is and there isn't. So kind of the problem is lava production. We need a lot of power to get a lot of lava, and this guy doesn't have enough power yet, but it will eventually. But what we can do, we do have a bucket, and I don't remember if sending water in here is actually good or not. I believe there was a quest for that. Water, chloride in the water, so we can get chloride, vinyl chloride monomers running through. So recipe, water, doesn't actually show it, huh? Oh, probably because it's the chloride that we get from the water, but I don't know. Let's see, can we see water? Still water. Water source. Alright, so I did this before. Script reloaded. Nope. Okay, that is certainly odd. So don't know exactly what that's supposed to do, but we can, anytime we want, just hit a lever and send off some water. We can do the same thing with anything in this tank, and we need to, as much as I'd like to make another tank, I think that those are a little bit too expensive, and the drums are certainly expensive, but I think we got that as a quest reward, yes, so it's not that bad. So just kind of looking around, lava generator, that is a 8 times lava generator. That would be really good to get. So plutonium, but we need to run lava through here, and I believe you need more than one. So something I did get, by the way, I did finally get an ender pearl, which is kind of nice. And we need to get a good source of. We honestly need to get a good source of light blue dye. Now, eventually, what we can do is, so light blue dye. Why do we want light blue dye? Well, light blue dye will give us access to good amounts of copper sulfate. Copper is incredibly hard to get, and copper sulfate is a good way to get it. Now, light blue dye, we make one of these with bone meal. We have lapis. Can we make lapis? It is lazurite. That is doable, actually. So we could make lazurite, get a piece of lapis, make a light blue sheep, and just shear it, and breed it, and all that kind of fun stuff. So that's something we can do. Now, I wanted to grab the bucket. I kind of got sidetracked. Apologies. And so what we can do is go ahead, put that in there, and start smelting up cobblestone. In fact, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 uses. There is a lot of recipes. There's the one I wanted. So we can put these down. Now what we can do is we can grab a chest. We can grab conduits. We can put a chest right here. Put an item conduit, like so. Extract, always active. Insert, and just place all this cobblestone in there. So as it melts up, which it will use a little bit of fuel every now and again, so we can run out of fuel, but that will give us seared stone. Now we're going to want some sort of container so we can move that around. And I think, I'm trying to think of what's going to be the best. We could just put it in here, but this is automatically getting, actually it's not. So I really need to turn this thing off. We can turn this off whenever we want, just by breaking this. And we're going to put that in there, just because it's kind of annoying, and it's hard to think. So we need some sort of tank or fluid tank. We could make one from Ender.io, which is really nice, but it's also quite expensive. Obsidian is something we can make at this point, but it does require magnesium oxide. What is dark steel? Okay, so anything that has obsidian will have that. Okay. And we could make another smeltery tank. This holds liquids, but I don't know that it will work like we want it to. Sturgis quartz tanks requires quartz glass, which is something we can make with aluminum phosphate, but it's not really something good. Drums are another choice, but they are also pretty expensive. Just a bunch of iron. And so until we get a good bit of iron, we can't really do much with that. But there is a bunch of seared stone. Now, seared stone bricks. Can we actually do anything with those? We can't make cast yet. I realize that now. Can we do anything with the bricks? No, but the liquid we can. At least I believe we can. So what can we do about this? Let's go ahead and break this. And can we just put this like here? And if we wrench it? No. So it's not going to work. We can put this here. There's no reason to put it there. I guess let's put this here. Active with signal. And do that. Put a block above here. Now we don't want to go in there because we'll get blood. And I don't know that we want blood. Extract. Insert. That should work. I mean, this is the smeltery drain. We don't have to. Let's see. Let's disable that. Not insert. Disable. Extract. Always active. All right. Well, that works. So we'll just collect a good bit of seared stone in here, and this will hopefully allow us to get basically all of the stuff we want. So is this empty now? Alright. We don't really care too much. It's just lava that we're losing. Can I upgrade these anytime soon? I can decompose them into kaolinite. That's not terribly useful. So conduits, the fluid conduits, we want the pressurized ones, and we need fused quartz for that, which requires actually machines and all that kind of fun stuff. So let's take the seared stone, and we will put it, I guess, right here. And that will work. So we can put seared stone in here, and it will start giving us silicon dioxide and iron oxide. That's not too bad. Silicon oxide, rather, and iron oxide. So that is going to give us a steady supply of iron. And how much does it actually require? Is it, looks like 150 millibuckets, and that will give us a good bit of iron, which we can then decompose and have plenty of iron to get more. Simple as that. So the silicon oxide, is this useful for anything, or just getting, nope, just getting more stuff. So we can kind of decompose all of it, and that looks good. This will slowly drain, and we get plenty more iron. Awesome. So more elements to do things with, and that means more iron. So how many iron are we up to? We are up to 8. We're gonna need a good bit more before we can do what I want, but this is a halfway decent start. So kind of something I've gathered from this mod pack is the main kind of idea behind it all is you're going to make systems to make more systems to make more systems to kind of just duplicate what you have. Once you have something available to you, you should go all out and make as much of it as possible, is what I've kind of gathered. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to make more power. Power is kind of the issue right now, and so a block of iron. We're gonna need some redstone, which is a little bit nasty. Like I said, it requires us to get copper, but we do have a little tiny bit of copper. In fact, just 2. Now, we can run that through this. Get more iron. We have the copper now. Sulfate, I don't care about right now. But if we want to get redstone, we're going to need... what is the other thing? It's iron 3 oxide. So 2 iron, 1 oxygen. No, is it 2 iron, 1 oxygen, or is it 3 iron, 1 oxygen? 2 iron, 3 oxygen. Okay. So let's grab some oxygen. Oxygen, by the way, is something else. Can we burn that? No. You cannot burn oxygen. That's kind of a bummer. But we need 1 and 2 of these. And then something like that gives us our 2 redstone. Perfect. And now we can do the 16 iron here. And we just need a couple more iron. Now this is all empty. And actually, what I'm going to do... I'm trying to think what to do with all this stuff. So we've run out of... Oh no, we've run out of lava. So we can do some stuff with that. But let's go ahead and get this set up. So we're going to need a furnace. 2 redstone, block of iron, and then just 2 more pieces of iron. So what we can do is we can not sift stone, because we don't have any more stone. We just need a little bit more iron. Is there anything that has iron? Of course not. Okay, we don't need the redstone anymore. We don't need the conduits. There's got to be another way to get iron. Iron nuggets. If we could get the iron ore berries, that would be really nice. But as far as I'm aware, we can't. At least not most of them. I believe you can get the essence berry, but not any of the ore berries, which would make this a little bit easier. But let's see, anti-blocks. You guys can make me white anti-material. Let's look up all the anti-material and see if any of them has iron. Black anti-material has copper, so that's where we got the copper sulfate. So that is useful. Yellow has silver and gold, and then red has aluminum. Alright, so we're going to need to sift, I guess just cobblestone will work. Not sift, but you get the idea. Alright, so let's get rid of this stuff. And what we can do, just break these a little bit. We'll put this here. This will be extract, active with signal, insert. Should be able to put the faucet back. We'll put a piece of cobblestone here with a lever. And that will work just fine. But we need to grab this. Configuration. It should. Let's see. I guess let's go ahead and just put this like so. And we can break this for right now. Did I get the lever? Yes. Alright, so we'll do extract, always active. Whoops, wrong thing. Insert. And why isn't that working? Extract, always active. Alright, let's go out the side. Maybe that'll work better. Extract, always active. Insert. Just does not seem to want to work. I mean, is there actually lava in there? Well, if not, it's going to start making lava here soon. That's so weird. Active with signal. I guess we could try that. So break that. Don't want that. Let's go ahead. Active with signal. Extract. Insert. I just need the lava out of there, please. Why is this not working? It's got to be the pipes, the conduits. Do we have any other, like... I'm sure we do have fluid ducts, but the problem with that, do we not? Hardened glass does not allow us to make fluid ducts. No. Okay. Well then, those must not be in the pack at all, which is a bummer a little bit, but let's turn the configurations off, but no, they won't connect then. Alright, well, there's nothing that it will lose. It's actually not going to lose. The controller is the only thing that remembers everything, so we could probably put this here. Why can't I get that out? It's kind of concerning. Anyways, do we have much iron? We have one piece of iron from all that. Alright, so I guess what can we do? Let's see. One thing I want to see real quick. How much... We have a good bit of charcoal in there, but not that much. Let's go ahead and repair our axe. And I'm going to grab some more cobblestone. But what I want to do is... Do we have... I want to go get some more wood, and then we could probably start getting more and more charcoal. And I mean the, like, fruit charcoal and stuff like that. So I love the fact that it just annihilates the trees. That's a really nice mod addition. Unfortunately, we didn't get enough saplings, so let's just grow those, like so. Again, let's grab the saplings. Because that's more of the thing that we want than anything else. So we can go through here and just replant. Now, obviously, we could get more. We need to get more iron. That's really the only thing at this point that is kind of the idea of to progress. We need more iron. And if we can get... Oops, it broke again. I'll leave those trees then. So we have plenty of, like, wood products and whatnot. Let's see, what is divisible? Perfect. Alright, so let's grab any food we can because we are hungry. I've been eating carrots because they're easy. That is done. And let's grab all of these sugar canes. And what we're going to do is we're going to start smelting up a bunch of sugar canes. So one of the quests is, in case you guys forgot, one of the quests requires us to get a bunch of different charcoals. So we have one sugarcane charcoal, and then we could actually start using the charcoals as, you know, actual fuel. Let's put everything else away. So what does the quest require from us? It requires, I believe, double charcoal. So sugarcane charcoal, we need compressed sugar, so double compressed. So that is 81. So there's 60, and then 20. There we go, 81. So put those in there. And the nice thing about this whole system is we can just go stone input, throw those in there, and it will start producing charcoal. And then what we need to do is compress it. So nothing too difficult. So do we have enough power yet to get more lava? That is the question. So there wasn't actually any lava in there. It was a visual bug. I kind of suspected that, but this is almost done. Just a little bit more power, and we'll have a little bit more lava. We can then make more seared stone. And eventually, I think one of the things I'm going to do soon is get another portable tank. They're not that expensive, but they do require some copper. And so copper requires us to get, what, 16? Yeah, it's kind of nasty. So there we go. Some more lava. We can then take this over here. Turn that on. So as soon as we get any seared stone, so as soon as it runs through all of this cobblestone, we'll be good. And you know what, let's go ahead and put this guy back on. And that'll be fine. So, charcoal. We can make our first bit of charcoal. And then let's go chop down. Let's repair our axe, and then we can go chop down that one tree. Axe. And hopefully get some more jungle saplings. The more jungle saplings we can get, the better off we'll be, because of, obviously, jungle trees are really, really good. So we got 2, we got 3, we got 4. Cool. Net positive. Jungle saplings have always been notoriously difficult to get. But let's grab saplings. Probably one of the hardest things to get is going to be the apple charcoal. But we'll get there. So 64, 54, let's go 58. There we go. We can put this away, because we're going to need 81 of all of these things anyway, so yeah, it's just going to take some time. But let's go ahead and put the wood in there. It'll start filling up. We have a stack of charcoal, sugarcane charcoal, that is. And I thought this was... Okay, so this must actually require us to do this. Now, I don't believe... I believe this will still work there, so we can just switch these guys around. And what we can do... something like this. Extract. Active with signal. Insert. We can then place these blocks around, and we'll do one of these. So nothing too difficult. We can just go ahead and flip that. As soon as this fills up, we can take it over here. where we'll have a fluid conduit that is insert on the bottom. We'll put extract on the top, and then that'll be pretty much it. So, are we done with the charcoal? We are. Hey, we have a horse. That is our first passive mob. We have a horse. Cool. So, you can move off a little bit. We have a horse. We'll leave this guy just sitting around. And let's kill, skeletons. Skeletons are pretty important to get, by the way, because of the bones will give us calcium, I believe, as well as we can get titanium from it. And there's some other things, I believe. Can you get phosphate from it? Yes, you can get phosphorus. So there's a lot of good things you get from skeletons. We have a good bit of bones as well, so that's nice. But let's go ahead and make our charcoal. So compressed sugarcane charcoal blocks and double compressed. So that should be perfect. And we get a reward bag. Awesome. So what's in the good reward bag? Zilf. I have no idea if this is useful to us at all. I think it's just decoration. So not particularly useful. But isn't this used for something? Green fruit charcoal. So you need a lot of different things. I wonder if that's going to unlock another quest up here that's like green fruit charcoal, but let's see, do we have like 81 cactus? We have 30. So there's 31. So we need basically a stack and 16. We can go ahead and cook those up. Why not? Put that in there for now. And we'll just keep the charcoals in here as well. So, cactus is probably one of the easier ones. Potatoes are also decently easy. But things like the melon is going to be a little bit annoying just because we're going to need to get a lot of melons. And all in all, it's just going to be a little bit of a pain. But let's see, there is 40, so that's halfway there. Let's go ahead and cook these up. Why not, I guess. And that will give us cactus green, and then we'll have to cook them up again. So that's a little bit wasteful on fuel, but whatever. Anyways, let's grab portable tank. I want to make this thing today. So extract, always active. So I want to get as much iron as we can. And that is empty. Perfect. Just so we can start getting more fuel. That is kind of the goal. Active with signal. Yeah, no, I want it with signal. Okay, cool. We're actually out of cobblestone with a little bit of lava left. That's nice. So we have... Wow, this is a really good way to get plenty of both silicon, oxygen, and iron. Both, but all. So there is a stack and a little. And that is enough for a furnace generator. And what we can do with the furnace generator is just plug it in right here. This guy is full, which is nice, but this guy isn't. And what we can do is get the hydrogen. So this produces a little over 1 million RF, but it takes a long time. It takes hours. And here it produces 320,000 RF at 40 RF per tick. So it's like 7 minutes. And that is a lot better. So this will allow us to make just a bunch of lava. Let's put like half a stack in there. A quarter of a stack, that'll be good. And just produce a lot of lava. So I will tell you guys what, between episodes, I am going to mine out a bunch of stuff. I'm going to try to get food taken care of. Let's make a couple of things real quick. So, I really have no use for Mr. Horse right now, but we might later. And so, what I'm going to do is let's grab some oak wood. And we're going to make some fences. I don't remember how to make fences. We're going to make fences. Okay, it just sticks. I didn't know if this was before or after they changed recipes. So let's make a bunch of fences, and I want to make a couple of fence gates, so that's going to require some actual wood. So let's chop down a tree. And what we're going to do is we're going to make a small little gate for the guy. We're going to make a little container, I guess, for the horse. And we will kind of house him for a while. And then we'll just put him over this area. Like I said, I don't know if we're ever going to need him or not, but better to have it than not. So let's make like a 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, that'll be good. Just a little tiny enclosure for him. We can grab some wheat. And we'll do this with basically any animal that spawns. We'll just make a pen for them, and eventually we'll kind of deal with getting everything where we want it and whatnot. So, Mr. Horse, do you follow me with this? You open your mouth, but you don't. Can we make a lead? Requires slime, which is polymethylmethacrylate. We might be able to do that. Let's see. So, by the way, we have cactus, poly. Let's see. This is just a lot of stuff for a slime ball. We could make glue, but that would require the horse itself. So this is carbon, hydrogen, oxygen. Alright, so carbon, hydrogen, and I believe we have a lot of oxygen in here. So it is what? Let's get a slime ball. Now, do we have any string? Because if we don't have string, then it doesn't really matter, and I don't think we do. Alright, so I will tell you guys what. Actually, real quick. Can we make a saddle? We can later. Alright, so we can't... Ooh, there's a lot of good things in the mob spawner. We really can't do anything about the horse right now. But I will try to do something with it, get it to the enclosure, and then the plan is I'm going to try to make another tank, get a bunch of lava, get a bunch of seared stone, and get a bunch of iron. And the next time we'll start actually producing some machines or something. We'll see what we can do. Ow. That hurt. Oh, there's another witch. Okay. We get anything good? No. Of course not. Anyways, that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, next time, we might actually get into more quests, do more stuff. I'm going to continue farming, trees, and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, we'll go from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!